Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am alive. We'll say that we are alive. That's about all I can tell you. But somebody, and it made me laugh a little bit because I was thinking back to when I was doing my driver's ed and all that good stuff, and it made me think about something that happened to me. Somebody was talking about that they did the test drive and they passed it basically, and they would have passed or whatever, and it brought me back to when I was actually doing my test to do to get my license at a academy, or it was Eagle Eye Driving Academy is where I got my license. Shout out to them. They helped me out with a lot of different things. Most of the stuff I already knew, but I did learn a few things here and there. But I was doing my first actual test for the license, and if I remember correctly, what ended up happening was I went through all the stuff, and the last piece was the parallel parking. And I got so close to finishing it, and I hit the freaking, and this is what pissed me off, it was the last thing. I got so close to finishing it, and then I hit the freaking, the back thing, and immediately they failed me because of the fact that, I hit it, it's a fail, because that symbolizes a car. Wham, you hit it, I didn't hit it hard, I just scooted it back a little bit, but, I still failed. So I was like, oh, can I please take it again? Please, I really want my license. And she's like, oh, yeah, sure, we have enough time. And so we go back, we do everything else, and I think I changed, like, 1 point in that test. Like, that was it. The entire test, I changed, like, 1 point, and I ended up passing. Or at least getting enough points to pass. And I got my license. But the funniest part about all that was the fact that I was right there at finishing it the first time, and I had to freaking hit that thing like an idiot. And it just completely destroyed my chances of finishing it the first time. But I was lucky enough, I had done it fast enough that, because I was confident in myself that day that I could do it, and I did it pretty, I have no idea, Liam, actually, I have no idea how long I'm going to decide to play this. It'll just depend, I guess. I'm actually trying to focus on finishing these missions up, and this is a new map. We just started it last night. We got a few missions knocked out, so we're trying to get a few more, and then we'll go from there, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a crane, and that's gonna be a pain in the rear end. Why do you have so many? Stop that. I almost tipped it. It's fine. You know what's funny? Y'all have like several different YouTube accounts and stuff. Meanwhile, me, I have one account and I have one other Google account. Just for the purpose of having an Xbox account because my brother stole my other one basically. So I created a new one. And this was way back when. So, hello, Copy. Is Germany rising up again? Are they going to start World War III? Are they really that stupid? Make sure to tell them that the army, or excuse me, tanks and navy and airplanes are not the way to win a war. They didn't seem to understand that last time. They created so many different things that barely worked. No, it's going to be the Polish. Nah, that'd be the biggest plot twist of them all. Dude, why are they putting missiles on something that old, for one? Oh. I thought he was talking about real life over here, and he's like, in the next update. I'm like, dude, really? Oh, I gotta get rid of the steel fenders. That's what this is. We can put the plastic ones on. They don't look that bad. Dadgummit! I'm gonna need that, that's why I'm doing that. Does anyone remember what it felt like when you first found this thing and it was like completely destroyed and broken? I remember that feeling. Are you talking about the Hummers? I don't know what HIMARs are, so... No, the anti-air missile oh, that thing. Yeah, since we're talking about like weird things and all, I found something out about Israel that I found very interesting. So a lot of you guys know that for years now, Israel's been stereotyped to hate Christians and all. But apparently, or at least that's what the news and all wants you to think, apparently a guy that is a big Trump supporter and all, but he also points out things that Trump does wrong, which I do appreciate. I do appreciate somebody that's not one-sided on everything. He came in to Israel, or he went into Israel, and he said, he actually had an interview with the leader of Israel or whatever. He's like, dude, the leader of Israel's like, we love Christians. It's always nice to see them come in and see where the beginning of their religion started. It's really crazy because the internet and everything, they try so hard to stereotype Israel as hating Christians and all, but in reality they don't. They actually respect us. Yes, they're Jewish, and they disagree with certain things that we do. I mean, that's obvious. But there's nothing wrong with being Jewish, and there's nothing wrong with being a Christian, in my opinion. They have different views on how certain things happened or who certain people really are, but at the end, they still worship the same God. This is just my take on it, at least. Anyway, I just wanted to voice that because I thought it was interesting. I know you guys don't really care that much about it, but yeah. Also, I was curious, is there ever a point where we haul logs at all in this game? Yeah, medium logs, that's nice. Solar panels again. Solar panels. Medium planks, that'll be nice. A service tower. Wind turbine, okay. How about this one? Cultivator and a planter. I hope we don't actually have to, yes, cultivate the field, seed the field. Oh, that'll be cool. I get the feeling that's what the tractor's for, actually. We're going to need a metal detector for that one. Hey, I don't have to get a farming simulator. I can do it in SnowRunner. I guess that's what the tractor that they gave you is for, is so that you can use it. That's actually really cool, though. I like that. Not gonna lie, it's really interesting. But yeah, for those of you who are wondering why it is I haven't been buying a lot of stuff on War Thunder as of recent, I honestly kind of sort of lost my want to buy anything on War Thunder. I lost my want to really play it for a while now. And that's why a lot of other games have been being bought and played and everything. I was playing Minecraft for a little while, but Minecraft gets really boring really quickly for me, unless I have mods. Yeah, we already have the tractor. We got that last night, actually. Somebody went and got it for us. So we have the K700, which is one of my favorite tractors. I loved using that thing in MudRunner, too. I think that was one of my favorite tractors. But, once I get Farming Sim, and I'm probably going to try my best to also get some stuff for Minecraft as well this week, or this week coming, I should say. But after I get all that stuff, and I'm hoping to be able to, like I said, I'm hoping to be able to get the stuff from Minecraft as well, because I have a few little things that I want to get. And if I can get them, I'm going to grab them. And then once we get those things took care of, we might doodle around in Minecraft a little bit with them. I don't know. We'll see. But once I get those, I'll start going back to War Thunder. And because of somebody mentioning it last night, I've kind of decided that the first thing I'm probably going to do is I'm going to use Golden Eagles to grind through. Well, the first thing is I'm using Golden Eagles to grind through that freaking B29. That thing is a pain to try and actually level up, and I want to level it up, but I can't seem to do it because everybody sees a B29 and says, let's go after that. So, yeah. This ought to be an entertaining travel. Not gonna lie, this thing looks really good with the single stack. Also, I guess you guys would love to see, I don't know if anybody's actually bothered to look at the new vehicles that they've added into the game. I have already in another stream, but I will look at them here with you. So the first one is a heavy. I don't have them yet, in case you're wondering. I don't have them yet. But here's one of the tractors. There's actually 3 tractors now, and there they are. I'd love to find that one, and that one, and that one. Oh, and that. That'd be great, finding all those. That one, I think, is in the next map, which will be interesting to get. I gotta find that one still. I still gotta find that. And this is the new one. Right here. This thing is a behemoth of a vehicle, I'll tell you. But she gets some mud tires that look actually really decent on her, so what kind of frames? Yeah, I'm not planning on actually using this thing very much, most likely. But I do like the crane. I think the crane's really cool on it. Got a cab protector, the extra wheel, which does take off some of the bed. I like the fact that the bed comes stock, by the way. That is really cool. No, it doesn't. Never mind. That's what the bed looks like. And then we got the longer enclosed trailer. And then they got the rack, which I'm getting the cab protector in the rack. You guys know that. I always do that with my trucks. But from what I understand, it's a 3-pointer. So it's a nice little truck. You know, it'll do the job that we need it to do. And it's in the new map, by the way. We've already gotten one of them. No, we didn't. Never mind. This is one of the new ones. Alright. Ugly little thing. I don't know what the world this thing's supposed to be, because this thing is not going to do anything. It's going to be one of those lemons that you get and you hope that it works. And then you get it and you're just disappointed in it. I know I've had multiple of those. It's like, oh yeah, this thing will do great. And then it doesn't. I mean, they gave you some decent tires at least. I mean, I'll give them that. Ooh, got some mud tires on here. Look at that. Of course, I think my personal favorite for mud tires are probably those ones, but we'll see which ones I want to put on there when we get to that point. Of course, the snorkel, tall or small. We're going to get this tall one. Also, look, it gets a crane and an itty-bitty little flatbed. But yeah, this is this right here is probably what I'll mount on this thing the most, simply because of the fact it'll be the most useful. It gets a roof rack, and it can haul low trailers, which is nice. I don't foresee this thing hauling trailers, just saying. But yeah, that's the truck. And then the other one, that's not it. This one. Now this one was the one that I was probably the most excited for, because of how it looks. Now I do like the bed that they put on it. I think that looks really cool. Gets the supplies, of course. It's not very, it's definitely truckish. We'll put it that way. Very truckish it is. And of course you get the flap cap. You get the slat, or the short, or the slim pipe, which is also a flap cap. And then, of course, the stock, I'm assuming, goes underneath. Yep, there you go. You can see it right there. Yep. Of course, you guys know I love my flap caps, so I'll either get one of these to put on there because I think they look the best. But yeah, that's the vehicles that you get in the new update. And I'm going to go look, since we're here, I'm going to go look at all the vehicles that I have yet to unlock, because I'm bored. So here's this one. What kind of frame do you get on you? Oh, wow. Countermeasures. Wow. You're so not useful at all. This one's probably going to be about the same, isn't it? No, this one gets a cool thing. It actually mounts that better than the K700. The K700 has it hanging off like some kind of freaking weird kid does or something. Oh, what the world. I think the K700 mounts it better too, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so this thing gets the massive crane. Of course, it gets the small little crane for logging. Yeah, that does not look good on that truck. No, we're not mounting that. And then, of course, the logging frames are massive too. Ooh, I like the addition on that. Oh, what is this? A float body? What? Huh? They got me so confused on that one. I don't know what the flip a float body is. What the world? This thing looks like it might actually be somewhat useful. Now that's a crane. Oh, I love that fuel thing. That looks great. Ramped towing platform. Oh, cool. And then the sideboard bed, of course. So, yeah, I mean, decent truck. Now, this one's the one that I was talking about last night that I really, really wanted. Because it's the smaller version of the overpowered vehicle. And I love the overpowered vehicle, so I want this one. Now this one, if anybody remembers, there was a vehicle kind of like it, and if I'm thinking correctly, there was a vehicle kind of like it in SnowRunner. I believe it had one kind of like this. I think the one that I'm thinking about, though, was like one of these right here. But I could be wrong. Again, you know, I can't remember anything, so don't look at me to actually give you legitimate answers. Oh, there's the fire bed. Dude, the fire bed looks really good on this thing, not gonna lie. That looks so up high now that I'm looking at it. That looks so weird. And now this one is the one that everybody says is good. And I've seen people use it, and I'm questioning my thing. I think that one looks the best, just saying. Medium log, low log. Ooh! Now I like that. That looks good. Other than the fact that, you know, it's going to sit up so high, which is going to tip that thing over like nobody's business. And this thing just looks goofy. I wonder what they're going to mount on this. Probably not much. There's probably not much you can really do with it. Yeah. Just as I figured, not much you can really do with it. It's nice, but not much you can do with something like that. Alright, now, I don't even know if anybody's actually paying attention at this point. They're probably just doodling on their phone. I thought for a second the girl said kaput, and I was like, oh yeah, that's funny. A high trailer hitch. A coupler. I like the coupler. I think the coupler looks the best on this. Oh, this is the vehicle that was in internal supply storage, and that's all this thing gets. So this thing's going to be virtually useless, right? Mm-hmm. Let's look at their roof. Wow. I'm so glad that we can have this time to look at what can't be put on this vehicle. This has got to be one of the most useless vehicles I've seen, and I thought most of them were. Ooh! I love this little truck. I used to love this little thing. Did they at least add... Aw, they didn't add the cool service body that the old one used to have. They have this one, but this thing just makes it look weird. I'm not gonna lie with you guys, or lie to you guys. I'm actually looking forward to getting some of these. These actually look really cool. This one I think I want the most though, because I think it is a cute little truck. Like, it's not going to be very useful for anything most likely other than, you know, maybe hauling a few things, but nothing too crazy. Of course, we all know we have the A and K. I mean, A and K is power. And you got the Mac Defense here. This thing looks like it's meant for defense. Well, I don't know what I'm expecting when it comes to these trucks. Everything has about the same thing on it. Now this thing looks like somebody tried to make something modern and they were like, let's make it teardroppy, and then this is what the end product was. And it's not that bad looking, not gonna lie. I like it. Maintenance frame add-on. Oh, I was about to say, dude, I like that. That was cool. And I like that side bed trailer too. That looks good too. You know, if I get that, that's going to be awesome. I like that truck. And of course, those are the only things I think I don't have yet, so. Right now, to answer your question, Liam, the only thing I need help with is not flipping! The only thing I need help with is just finishing these missions. I'll worry about getting vehicles later. I got a few maps that I will probably wait until we have a full party to do, because it'll be easier to do them, but until then I probably won't mess with them. And we're probably only going to take certain vehicles into them as well, because taking these kind of trucks would be impossible. And the maps in which I'm referring to are Kola Peninsula, Yukon, Wisconsin. I don't want to deal with that anymore. Amur, Dawn, and then we're in Maine, I think. No, we're not. Maine was that one, and we just got rid of that one because we had no idea how to do it. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure the other ones will be fairly easy to do, so I hope at least. But yeah, we'll get all those things took care of later on. Funny thing is, I only have one in that one to do, one mission, and then that was it. maybe one day we'll get like the bigger vehicles and just do like a bigger vehicle run through of those. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and increase my bigger vehicle thing by getting all these other ones. Because from what I looked at, that map, at least the tomorrow one, the only thing that you get out of it is another Ford, I think, or something like that. And then that was it. So, not really caring too much for that. I love listening to this thing idle. I could sit here and listen to this thing idle all day. It sounds so good. I'm listening to some music since there's nobody here. Lovely. I love trying to do this stuff. It's so much fun. Here we go. Hello, demon. Ignore the fact that there is an overturned GMC over here, okay? We're not going to talk about what happened to this here truck. Come on, thing of it. Alright, let's see. Nope, wrong button. Well, that didn't work. Let's get this GMC over here. Please don't flip over again. Thank you. I need to get this thing through this mud right fast. It was like the stupidest little place to flip over, and it managed to do it with this crane on the top. I don't know what the world. Would you like the code, dear demon, or would you like to just sit there and watch me suffer? JKKGR. There's no numbers in this one for some reason. I'm gonna go grab the, what the? I think the game had just one of those crappy moments there. Sorry guys, I'm trying to take care of several different things at one time and it's like really difficult. I'm curious where this other road goes. Hello.
Uh-huh.
Hi. We're not gonna talk about what you saw when you first got here.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Why'd you do it?
I didn't do it. No, the truck did it. It's all its fault. I was driving down the road and then I hit like a freaking small incline and the truck just went. Urgh.
I expected you to have a trailer with you, but I guess not.
There's no trailer store. That's the issue. Believe me, I'd have a trailer with me if I did.
I'm bringing a fuel truck first, and then I'm gonna go back and grab a...
That would be very helpful, actually. I'm like looking, and I'm not even joking with you. There's one trailer way the flip out yonder, and that's it. And it's a flatbed semi-trailer.
And you don't have a semi hook.
No.
Do you? Exactly. Charge. Yeah, I woke up like 10 minutes ago.
Hold on a second. My mom's messaging me like crazy because she's bored again. Also, the fuel trailer will be greatly appreciated. Or not the fuel trailer, but the fuel truck. I'm trying this new route that I saw earlier, and I'm curious where it leads.
Yeah. Because I could tell you almost out of fuel.
25 out of 64, yeah. Having to take this thing back
would be a pain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, also, you remember the other day how you were mentioning that your truck started acting stupid because it was like right there at the empty thing? I had the same thing happen to me, and I was like, wow, I didn't know they added that because it didn't used to do that I remember.
Yeah, it sits there and just slows down, and then once it's on 1 gallon, it just stood.
And just shuts off.
Yep.
I think it was the, I can't remember what vehicle it was that I was using when it did that, but yeah. I got so mad.
I find it funny that it does that, because I don't think it actually does.
On cars, no.
Because as far as I know, you could just keep going, even on vapors, but it's different.
I think they do that to make it more challenging, though.
I guess.
Even though all it does is give us more of a headache, but...
Again, at least we're not playing hard mode.
Yeah, I was, like, looking at, like, the hard mode stuff, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm touching that.
I play it occasionally.
The idea of having to pay to return your vehicle if you flip it or something just pisses me off.
2,000 every time.
Exactly. I mean, if they allow mods in hard mode, you know, it wouldn't be that difficult because, you know, just spam the freaking money truck, but
yeah. But
then it just becomes kind of boring at that point. I like the casual mode, personally. I just think it works better.
I made it to where you flipped it.
We don't talk about the flip. It didn't happen. I see your lights in the distance, by the way. That's kind of eerily creepy.
I see yours in the distance too, in front of me.
Yeah, you see me going down some eerie back road. Next thing you know, Bigfoot's gonna be here. Saying that reminds me of that Courage the Cowardly Dog show. How the old grandpa used to have that stupid mask.
Yep. Speaking of Bigfoot, we've got a couple here in Oklahoma.
Real ones or fake ones?
I haven't actually seen them because I haven't lived out in the country like my dad used to. But growing up, he said everything went quiet and it stunk. Never saw it, but a skunk is not going to make everything go quiet.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's Bigfoot either, though.
Yeah, could be anything, but I know that we do have some here. Good, but I'm pretty sure if his back wasn't attended, the bear would have attacked it.
If big feet are real, alright? If they are real,
My dog got some big feet. Fucking German Shepherd feet are huge.
You ain't kidding.
She'll step on my shoes every time.
Well,
I'll go to take her outside. I think she does it on purpose.
You sure about that?
Because she'll do this stupid waddle they like to do. Trying to step on my shoe. And my slides are bigger than my feet, so there's extra material to work with, so. Fuel truck!
Food truck! Food truck! Food truck! Oh.
Fuel.
Food truck! Food truck! Me, the one here.
All of them?
Well, I mean, yeah, all of them do need fuel, but don't worry about the GMC because I'm returning it once I get the beam loaded. Food truck! Food truck! Food truck! Food truck! Food truck! Food truck!
GMC.
That's fine. Food truck! Food truck! Alright, well.
Do you want to do the crane or?
No, I'm not gonna.
You're currently driving a crane though.
I'm aware. I'm trying to move it so I can get to the beam. Well, that's not gonna work.
I got the Kenworth.
Yeah, take that to where it needs to go and I'll deal with the International.
Let me move my big truck again.
Alright, cool. Crane mode. There we go. Also, I'm pretty sure last night when we were playing, War Thunder, I'm pretty sure somebody was in the stream using one of those, network bug things or whatever.
Again?
I don't think it was Nikolai, though, because Nikolai's left me alone. So it was either...
For now.
No, I don't think he's going to mess with me anymore. Like he said, he doesn't want anything to do with me anymore or whatever. Yeah, he just wants us to go our separate ways, basically. So... And I told him, as long as you leave me alone, we have no issues. And he seemed fine with that, so...
Wait, how to get it over there?
Yeah, that's going to be the question, isn't it? I mean, we can take that one road. Yeah, there's a road that we can take to get to it. There's actually several of them, but I'm going to take the dirt road most of the way there, because...
If you're talking about the thing that goes straight there, that's a train track.
I know. I see the road that I want to take, though.
Yeah. We'll take that.
Excuse me. Big badonkadonk coming through. Not really, but I mean, your badonkadonk's probably bigger than mine, but hi. Let's go!
Big, that's about it.
Yeah, you gotta be more careful though, because...
No.
Who's got a beeper on?
What?
There was a beeper going off.
I don't hear the beeper, I hear my engine, but...
Oh well.
You could have heard the whine of my engine.
No, it's like a constant beep.
I don't know.
Maybe it'll get more dimmer the further off we go. Who knows?
Maybe.
Hold on. There is a truck somewhere. And it's not your truck. No, I don't hear it. I don't know what the world. Now I hear it again. It is your truck.
It's this. Because look, I'm sitting still. You do nothing, right?
Then when your engine goes, it starts beeping. What the world is with that?
It's not a beep. It's a supercharger. It's whining.
That is a beep.
It's not a beep. It's a whine.
It's a beep. I'm hearing a beep, beep, beep every time you move that engine. What did you break?
It's your truck. I don't hear beep, beep, beep.
I do. It's on the stream too. You can probably hear it on the stream.
I have it muted so I don't hear doubles.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, hearing yourself talk.
Not that. Hear you and then hear you again.
I hate hearing myself talk. That's one thing I hate. That's why I don't watch my...
Hearing myself.
I don't rewatch my streams at all.
Unless you have to check something.
Yes.
But yeah, no, like I said, I can deal with hearing myself. It doesn't bother me at all.
I hate my voice. I want to get a manly voice. Hey, yeah. My God, my truck.
I saw that stop.
Just like it's working so hard, but yet failing at the same time.
Yep.
It's a good little starter truck, though. This is like one of the starter trucks they give you. It's a great little truck.
Is it that one?
Yeah. I mean, they give you, I think it's the Chevy or the GMC first. I think it's the GMC they give you first, ultimately. But then they give you this later. Hold on, I got diff lock.
I just push you out of the hole. It's fine.
Well, yeah.
I had no problem.
Of course you didn't, Mr. Kenworth. You forget this thing's older than you, too.
Yeah.
I hope we're going the right way. Hold on, let me... Yeah, we're going the right way.
Yeah, that does look like the one you can find on the first map.
Yeah, it's the one that's like sitting right outside the garage, like completely broken, and it's like, could they not have towed it into the garage?
Well, there's the one outside the garage, and there's one by the sawmill.
This is the one by the garage, I believe. I think I kept one of them.
I don't know.
Because I only have one of each truck. Like, that's normally what I do.
I don't think they were the same vehicle.
No.
Easy though.
Yeah, because the one... Mohammed Masood. Are you from... aren't you the guy from Nick's community? I believe you are. I'm having a brain fart, so I have those a lot. You can ask Demon.
I have them a lot too.
Brain fart brothers, yay! Did you get stuck or did you just stop?
Checking the map.
Ah. Yeah, don't do like you did me that one day and you punt me and then I go flipping across the map.
On my screen, I didn't touch
to figure out what you did that caused me to flip 3 or 4 different times before settling back down.
Like I said, on my screen, I didn't even touch you.
Just got sent flying.
Charge.
We're tackling this terrain like it's not even that hard, dude. Not gonna lie. These tires that I got, like...
Easy, dude.
I'm fine.
The terrain's not hard.
That's what I'm saying.
And now we're gonna bog. Watch.
Yep, you said it. The freaking mud right there.
It's fine.
Thanks, Mohammed. That's very nice of you, bud. I not only do gaming, though, I also do, well, every now and then if a movie comes out that I'm interested in, or a video game or something like that, I'll do reactions to, oh yeah, definitely. I did a review on the teaser trailer and the trailer of Zootopia. I was more excited for the movie when I saw the trailer than I was the teaser trailer, not gonna lie. The trailer like highlighted so much stuff, it's not even funny. Alright, here we go. On the road again. I'm so happy I'm on the road again.
Just because I was trying to bomb Jay's, like, if he bombs me again, I'm gonna leave. Like, kind of the point. I'm bombing you because you shot him for no reason.
To be honest, me and Jay used to do like those customs all by ourselves, and we'd just have AI, and we would see we would see who could kill the most. But like, it's hard to do on any map.
Why were you stuttering? Oh, you had to check the map.
I have to figure out.
It's easy. It's easy to do because all you gotta do is bring a high-level vehicle they can't pin because the AI is stupid. They all just travel in a straight line.
Yeah. And then it's just like sit on the side of the road and watch them cower.
Watch them just pew, 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 shoot it.
And the bad thing is you can put the BR at like a higher BR and make them have better vehicles. But then like you're, you know, let me move. Let me move! Get off of me!
I'm not touching you.
Alright, get out of that and go to your truck. I gotta recover these two. So we can grab the next batch of pain and suffering. Which I'm in a Chevy, so...
Pain and suffering for you. Entertainment for us.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What do I have to do before we can do... Oh, great. Guess what?
Yeah.
Deliver to the repair shop a repair truck. Where is the repair truck? Hold on. Hold on. I haven't watched Wild Robot because of the fact that everybody was like freaking going crazy over the stupid little fox character. And it pissed me off because it's like, you know, the fox character isn't really a main character and everybody's freaking out about it. But also, this is what I decided to do with my truck and torture myself.
I'm bleeding my special again.
You might want to, considering how many times I'm probably going to flip this thing. Hi. It looks if I tip it over, or the panic.
Almost tip already.
Yes.
Wine. Yeah.
If I would have took the high suspension...
It very much will flip.
If I would have took the high suspension off, it probably wouldn't flip as easy, but with the high suspension on this thing, it's going to flip so freaking hard. Alright, do you want to drive... You know, there's not really an actual way to get to this.
Bullshit.
No, we have to go this way.
It's a railroad.
It's a railroad, and that's what's pissing me off. Like, why would you put a road there if there's not an actual way to get to, or a place there if there's not an actual way to get there?
Why would you put buildings there?
Exactly.
Just what? Well, let's get over there to the railroad and see where it goes. Because there might be a path next to it that's not on the map.
Hey, look, another tractor. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a pain and suffering area if we have to go through there at one point.
Oh, that's where the big one was.
Oh, the big one? The tractor?
Yeah, the K700, that's where it was.
Oh. I'm glad we didn't have to go through that. I'm glad World War II decided to do that. I would have not made it through there with this.
Don't use that, then.
Hey, I like this Chevy, okay? It's a good little truck.
Sploosh.
I love how much it bounces whenever I hit a bump. Just
yeah. I think it needs either some stiffer suspension or looser suspension.
No, I like it just the way it is. You hit a bump.
Yeah, but if you were actually in that, you'd be going, fuck this thing.
No, you're fine, dude. But yeah, I completely agree. Like every time, like I was surprised. I will say this: I was surprised that so many people flocked towards Mr. Wolf and the bad guys, rather than immediately flocking towards Diane, like I figured they would, because she's a fox.
I know. That's because she's Nick and Judy's child.
That was so stupid. Nah, he's got to. You've got to add him on Discord and send him that, because that was so pathetically stupid. It's not even funny. Like this guy's connecting dots that aren't even there to connect. He's drawing the dots and then connecting them. That's what's happening there.
She's not.
Diane Foxington is Nick and Judy's child. Yes, that's so makes sense. So and like somebody made the somebody made the comment that okay, if that's how that works, then how are there humans in that universe and not in the Zootopia universe? And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah. Well, maybe Zootopia was a isolationist thing. It's only animals allowed.
I don't think it's an isolationist thing. From what I understand and from the lore of Zootopia, there was like in their time period, humans died off instead of surviving, and they became anthropomorphic animals, and they just kind of adapted humanoid traits and stuff. I love the fact that like Disney added a little something that was supposed to be funny. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! This is the vehicle they decided to. Oh, I hate this game. Of all the vehicles,
I am big and strong.
I'm big, I guess.
Not very strong.
No. Where are we? Oh my God! Do you see where we have to take this thing?
Nope. Not
all yet. The way over here. This'll be fun.
That's not that bad.
We have to figure out what way we're going to take. I think there's a dirt road. We can take a dirt road basically the way we went, and we can come back using that dirt road. Here, I'll just lead the way. How about that?
If this can't do it, I'll go get my fucking Kenworth.
No, I don't think I don't see where that thing won't be able to, so.
Kenworth.
Hi. Don't mind me, I just might flip on you, it's fine. Hi.
Yeah, I see where we gotta go.
Yeah, alright, just follow me. We'll make a path. If I'm being honest, like I've never been I've never been a fan of the idea of Nick and Judy being a couple in the film. I don't have an issue with the comics and things because, I can't control those. But as somebody who does pay for Disney Plus, and I feel like my money does matter when it comes to the films, I feel like I should have a say as to what happens in the movie. And I don't see why any fandom would want some random dude to make something that they could make 10 times as better with a comic.
Yeah. Wow. Move fast since I'm dragging this.
I'm stuck too, so
I might just go get my Kenworth because this won't have a problem at all.
No, you just need to keep that. Just to keep that because I'm more or less just trying to find a decent route for you to take. I'm virtually the scout vehicle.
That's what I would use that for.
I mean, it's great for it.
That big ass box on it.
No, because now it's like freaking I just bogged in the mud, bro. I'm not even joking with you. Like it got stuck. It's also heavy. Just period. It's heavy.
Top heavy is the worst part. It's easier to flip.
Flip me, baby, one more time. I'm sorry. You said that, and then that was immediately what popped in my head, and I had to say it because it was funny.
But, it's Saturday, so all the people in school don't have school. How long will they take to get here?
What?
Like World War II, J, Chris is on a different time zone completely, so there's no...
Yeah, and I think he might also have school too, so...
On a Saturday.
Oh yeah, that is right, Saturday.
Well, private schools are stupid, so... I don't know if he's in a private school.
I know somebody who was, and they weren't getting taught nothing. It was a Christian private school of all things too, bro. A Christian private school, and they weren't teaching that girl nothing.
I think they're useless. Just send them to Sunday school. Which you could do on Wednesday, ironically.
They have a better chance of actually learning something useful rather than freaking doing that crap. Because Christian private schools, okay, what is it? You're going to teach the Bible and teach them all this other stuff? Most likely.
No, that's not how that works.
No. They're not going to be able to remember all that stuff.
I hardly remember it.
It's like Christian colleges, all right? Christian colleges, like what my friend's in right now. He's in it to become a pastor, or at least that's what he's supposedly supposed to be doing. But he gave up on the idea of becoming a pastor not too long ago.
You just go to a church and good luck.
No, for some reason they make it where you have to have a degree to become a pastor.
I can understand that, but a Christian college, that's dumb. College is bad enough.
He paid like a massive amount of money to go there, and that's the only reason he's keeping on.
You pay a massive amount of money to go to normal college.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I'd be looking for a Christian scholarship or something.
Yeah.
His luck, he wouldn't have one of those.
What?
He's 2 hours behind us, so.
I'm an hour behind you, and he's an hour behind.
Yeah, he's on the West Coast, so.
Yeah. He's 2 hours. He's 3 hours behind you.
Well, no, he's 2 hours behind me, 1 hour behind you.
No, because it's 9:36 right now. He said it's 7:34 for him.
And it's 10:36 for me.
2 hours behind me. Yeah, you're 3 hours ahead.
Oh. I'm having a brain fart. Math is not mathing, okay?
Math was my best subject in school. So
it was at one point until algebra hit, and then it just broke. My brain broke.
Yeah.
When algebra came into existence for me, like pre-algebra was fine, and then algebra hit me, and I was like, why do they have numbers and letters now?
I ended up leaving school because it wasn't teaching me anything useful at all.
School never teaches you anything useful, though.
Like,
that's
cool.
The bad thing.
You're lying to me about something I want to learn, which is history, and I could just go to a library for that, so fuck you.
I'll admit, when I was in like 10th grade, after COVID hit and everything, and I went back to public school, I did learn a lot more than I would have from any teacher, because the teacher I had actually went in depth teaching everything. Like, instead of just trying to make America look like a bad guy. But I know who had something to do with that, because there was talk that Trump was one of the biggest people that doesn't want everybody to think that America's the good guy when we've done bad things too. So I think he had it changed in the curriculum to where they taught about like the Japanese American camps that they had. And I learned
Trump
a lot.
wasn't even president at the time.
He was. Yes, he was.
More recently, yes.
No, because this was like before I got out of school, so he was.
Oh, you're talking about his first term.
Yeah.
His first
I found the harvester. Yeah. Or the thing.
You gotta remember, I'm a stupid American. I forget a lot of shit very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit.
You left that thing, didn't you? For your Kenworth.
I went to get my Kenworth.
Meanwhile, I'm over here making a decent path for you, and you're over here like, let me go grab this.
Look how far behind I am!
So? Pull it.
It's slow.
That's why you don't bring a army vehicle to do a
Kenworth job.
Yeah.
Ironically, you would think the army vehicle would be the better option.
Ironically, yes, but unironically, no.
Fuck. I'll wait till he gets back to see it. I gotta get a drink anyway. Fuck, I have no ice. I gotta go fill my ice tray. I'll be right back.
Hey, Demon, I gotta do a few things, so I'm gonna pull this thing off to the side of the road, and I'm gonna pause the stream, so just finish that mission, and when you get done, just leave. Okay. Or I'm just gonna let the stream just sit here, I think.
I did a thing.
I'll just let them watch you do stupid stuff. Did you flip your truck?
I hit a too steep hill.
You flipped your truck. You flipped your truck, okay. There we go. I'll just let them watch it, and yeah.
That was one of the times I wish I had a food monitor. Oh well. Not true, that's why we have the Geneva Convention. Because if you do something against it, you will be tried after the war, if you live. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. We have the list for a reason. Boink.
Alright, I'm assuming that you're done. May as well say.
Just got it though.
Okay, good. Everybody, I hope everybody has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.